So what you're seeing over there, way in the distance, there's a hill. I'm just down here, and then behind it is what we call a cloud inversion. You can see it a bit better now. You see all the cloud? It's resting in the lowlands and the valleys. And then you've got this hill, which I don't know the name of. I'll check it out. Which is catching the sun before it dips below these hills over here. Anyway, I'm going to carry on. I'm going to go up there and round and get on the moors. Now if there's a cloud inversion over there, there's possibly a cloud inversion on the other side. So, just testing my new video camera, which I'm going to switch off in a second because I can just see a chap walking directly to me. But it's we'll come back to this in a moment. As you can tell, it's nearly sunset. Just realised I'm probably going to look a tad bit rough. Had an operation the week before last on my face, and it didn't go entirely well. So another 3 hospitals after that, and another hospital appointment next week. As an update, I've been very guiltily, very sheepishly editing some videos, and the first batch, the videos are from Slovenia. Part 1 I just did last night. It was a bit of a walk around in the capital of Ljubljana, and me walking up to the castle and taking a couple of vistas. So after I stayed in Ljubljana for a few days, I then travelled off and stayed in a very old mill house in the mountain, in the northwest, in the mountainous areas, which is in Slovenia. It's called the Julian Alps. I think I took a photo from this spot about a week or so ago. Of course, there was no sun then. You got these reeds, or whatever you want to call them, here in the foreground, and the farm wall, and then the moor. You can't see over there. There's pinpricks. Let's see if I can zoom in at all. Only to 2. Might be able to crop a little bit. Pretty much dead centre of frame in that field is mummy sheep and lambs. It's interesting. You normally think of, I do anyway, being an ignoramus, I normally think of lambs and lambing season during the spring. That's why I was saying spring lambs. But we are in December. They are definitely lambs. In a short while, when I get over this hill, we'll be able to show you a little bit more of the cloud inversion, which looks to be enormous. There it goes. Okay, you can see the sun's setting now. You see just over there, it's just about to dip. There's some clouds, but it's just going, and this valley is clearly the shadow of that hill that the sun is just above is spread right across this valley, or this moor I should say. So we're testing the image stabilization and low light. Now this camera does have a special low light feature, and I can't remember whether it actually comes on automatically. Well, I can see I'm in sun, it's just the rest. Weird. The low light capabilities are rubbish. So what that generally results in is a very poor image quality or video quality, which is grainy, which you get exactly the same with your smartphones normally. They rely on good light for the image stability. So basically, in low light, you get rubbish images, rubbish video, and also very shaky video. So it'll be interesting to see how this camera, which is the DJI Action 5 Pro, and it is the successor to the Action 4, which I actually got about this time last year. And the reason why I got it this time last year is in November last year, when I was in Slovenia, my GoPro 10 had it 2 years, and basically all the batteries, the blue ones, all of them just went faulty. This time last year, I think it was exactly today, I was flying off to Madeira. That was very pleasant. 22 degrees centigrade, blue skies, walking around in a shirt, and sunset was sort of 6ish, sometime around 6ish, so you suddenly had an extra couple of hours daylight and warm weather, which was pretty cool. It was a bit busier though than I'd hoped, because obviously during Christmas and into the new year, plenty of people, locals as well as tourists, were out and about. So some of the actual sort of like honeypot locations were quite busy, but I did manage to find some of the off the beaten track locations, which were spectacular. What I love about this area of the Peak District, which is White Peak, is you've got these dales, rolling hills around with moorland, and then you have these outcrops of rock and then trees, lots of mining heritage of course around here as well. Whilst I'm here, I just stopped for that car to go past. This path here goes straight down into the village. It takes us, I'm not going to go down there, it's filthy muddy. Don't fancy doing that today, I'm sticking to the road. But it takes you down to the hill, which is directly above the village, above my house. You can just see up there, hang on, there's the hill, so there, I'll zoom in. I can only zoom in 2 times on this. Dead centre frame, you can see a little tree, and just behind that you can see, it might look like sea actually, the ocean, and that's the cloud inversion. So it is going to be very, very foggy over there, and that's, it's been like that all day, and that's the interesting thing. I mean, you're looking now, you can see these trees here, and it's just like a little valley, dale, and I can see a little bit of mist. That I think is probably more likely wood fire smoke, because I think the entire village have wood burning and stoves, including myself. The last time I saw, it's just a shame I can't zoom in. I'll get a shot with my phone and zoom in a little bit before it gets too dark. But what was I going to say? The last time I saw, or was as close to a cloud inversion, was closer in fact, was when I was in Madeira, and there was I can't pronounce, I'm going to make sure I don't want to mispronounce the forest, but there's an ancient forest of twindly trees, quite at a very high altitude, and begins with fun something. I'll put it up on the screen. Anyway, walked up a hill, looked down on the other side, and basically it just dropped down into the ocean, and there was all these clouds and mist coming up, sort of cloud inversion. So we've now passed sunset. It is dusk. There's an ancient well somewhere amongst there. You can't see because the it's just out of frame. And then down there, hang on, the pub is down. The pub is over there. And then you got the houses, and then my house is just down there. How is the quality of the video? And how is the stabilization? Huh? Okay. Right, I'll stop waffling. Thank you very much for listening. I'm going to bring the video to a close. I've got about another 10-15 minutes just to get back to the house. And please, look out. I'll be posting the Slovenia videos, and hopefully over this holiday period, over Christmas, New Year period, I've got some time, so apart from getting out and doing a bit of exercise, I also will be looking at doing the videos of Madeira. The most exciting one that I hope to get around to doing pretty soon is the one I went to in June, the beginning of June, and that was Norway. That's probably one of the most enthralling photo trips I've been on, to be honest with you. The fjords, the mountains, just incredible. So I can't wait to do that. So see you out there. Speak to you soon. Bye.